morning.
Yeah. Welcome back to Red Dead Redemption 2. Last time, we went back to Valentine, paid a visit to the sheriff, and decided to do some bounty hunting to get some money. And that all went very well. Now what? Okay. I have an idea. Besides the coffee, of course. We need that coffee. So, here. Got something in this journal here.
Met a lady scientist. Deborah something or other. Seemed to be more mad than sane. But I don't have much frame of reference for scientists. Wanted me to see if I could help her find dinosaur bones and send her the details. Maybe.
And that's it. And we've got rats, raspberries, tobacco. All very nice.
Morning, Arthur.
Morning to you too, Miss Grimshaw. But anyway, that's pretty much it. Just a little update that shows that that we met Deborah, and we agreed to get her some bones.
Hey, Arthur.
Zip it, Hosea. We're doing something else today.
Hey, get that horse out of here.
Alright, don't get all worked up.
I wasn't planning on doing that, though. Everything seems to be fine. Give me my...
Alright, boy.
Here's John. We're not gonna bother. I don't feel like it. Not really. Okay. So, where are we going to go today? I had an idea. See, I had this thought on heading back to Valentine again. You'll see what I want to see when we get there. So, let's go. Is there anything of value I can talk about this time? I don't know. You see, when games are progressing in real time, I find it hard to come up with interesting discussion because I can't just stop time and expect everything to work normally because the game doesn't work that way. Huh. There's a campfire over there. What's up with that? It's another O'Driscoll camp.
So up now.
Let's get ready.
Holmes says, stay off the drink. Says, stay off the whoring. Stay out of Valentine. Shit. Maybe we don't want to. Maybe we want to get our peckers pulled. And maybe this gang's too big for one man to get all dictational. We ain't no O'Driscoll boys, fellas. We men.
Ah, shut up.
Holmes got a hold on you boys I ain't never gonna understand.
The clue is in the name, fool. Colm O'Driscoll. We O'Driscoll boys.
Now, let me get this right. All this expostulating, it's just so you can get your prick teased more regular? Huh? Why, you dumber than I thought. dumb is another man's free thinker. So I've been told.
And I think that's a good chance to get a shot in.
Jesus Christ! Neville! O'Driscoll's will see you under.
Yeah.
Another gunfight and close. Nowhere to be seen. Oh! It's all over. Ah! Ah! The O'Driscolls are gonna. Yes, it's my camp now.
And that's that. I'd say that went well. I got shot a lot. But I'm alive and they're not. So I'd say it worked out. Na 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 na. Did I mention that the soundtrack is amazing? It only gets better. Would you look at that? We have officially reached $100. Now that's something to celebrate about. No, it ain't something to celebrate about. The fact that I got shot a lot. That's never any good. But that's okay, we blew their heads off. Cover scent lotion. It's for covering scent. Lotion. I think. Let's see. More of these oat cakes, we need those. We gotta eat something. Let's see, what do we got in here? That's not terrible. How about some peaches? And, some biscuits. Okay, let's go back to our horse and do something a bit more valuable. Come on, Arthur. Pick the berries. Yeah, we ought to get out of here. No other O'Driscolls showed up this time, so I guess that's a positive, if you can call it that. Okay, we're gonna put the shotgun down, little hand shotgun, because we don't need it anymore. Hungarian half-bred. That one looks good. Let's see. I'd like that one.
There we go. Just come on. Okay. Here you go.
Come on. Yes, yes.
Okay.
And,
Settle down.
yeah!
Whoa. Go easy.
Gotta break this horse.
Whoa now.
And we did it.
That's right, girl. Good girl. Yep. There, girl.
That went well.
Come, boy. Good girl.
That's what it looks like when you break a wild horse instead of stealing someone else's horse, if you wanted to know.
That's a good girl.
This one's nice and big.
Yeah. Easy there. There. There's a girl.
done good, girl. You all right? That's it.
Let's hitch him up.
Stay put.
That did it.
Hey, Arthur.
Zip it, Hosea.
You'll work it out, Dutch. You always do.
Just what did you say to me?
Well, I didn't do it.
I heard that.
Oh, heard what, you crazy fool?
I heard everything you said.
I was sleeping, you lunatic.
Don't make me angry.
Oh, what? Huh? You'll start howling at some other moon? Like this one?
I'm watching you.
Whatever you say.
Delightful, Uncle.
Well, he's cracked in the head, that one.
You're not?
That was certainly strange. Alright, now what?
Hey, Arthur.
Shush. So what was I thinking? Yeah, we don't really need to be here and do anything. I guess we could put more stuff into the box. So let's do that. Items. I'll put this ring in. There, $3.
Good morning, Arthur.
And that's pretty much everything I think we can just go now. Alright.
Let's go, boy.
Hey, Arthur.
Okay. Now where was I? Oh yes. To Valentine we go. I'll see you there.
Good morning, mister.
Alright. Here we are. Back in Valentine. Now what did I want to do here? Okay. There's one thing I wanted to do. I forgot about it last time, so we're gonna do it this time. We're gonna go into this. We're gonna go into the station and send some mail.
Haven't you caused enough? Happy to assist you in a moment.
Come over. We could buy train tickets, but we don't need those.
I'll take anything you got for me.
Yeah, we got these. Deborah told us to mail her the locations of the dinosaur bones, and we can do them here. For free, no less.
We'll get it sent out, lickety-split.
Thank you. That was
Good
easy.
day to you.
That's not really what I wanted to do, but that's a thing you can do. What I really wanted to do is right... Ah, there it is. You see it right in front of you. There's another bounty poster at the sheriff's office. We're gonna go take a look. We're just gonna hitch up here. And that should do. Yeah.
Morning.
Okay. Let's go to the sheriff. Pay him a visit.
Stay out of my way.
Buddy,
Try going around people.
buddy, let me
What's
in.
possessed you?
Look here.
Right.
You want to catch another sinner
Best to
bounty
leave
hunter?
things there.
Take a gander at the poster there.
Okay.
Let's take a look.
Whoa there. The Terror of Valentine.
Ellie Ann Swan.
That one? They say she's sleeping rough near Cumberland Falls. And what's more, they say she ain't sleeping alone.
Oh, I got it. This bounty you're after, the lady, what's she do?
Mrs. Swan? Poor dear. Married the wrong man. She thought she could kill him and inherit a fortune. Instead, she got some debts and that bounty on her head.
This lady murder, that kind of thing happen much around here?
This is a cattle town. There's 3 men to every woman, and 3 women to every woman of the marrying kind. Certain type of lady is drawn to this place.
Indeed. Well, if they're in New Hanover, I'll find them.
Poster says alive. A-L-I-V-E. We got enough crap around here from the livestock.
Alright. Let's go find her. Wanted alive for questioning. Cumberland Falls. She should be, according to our handy dandy map, right here. For the crime of matricide, she's reported to have an unknown male accomplice. A $25 reward is offered for apprehending her alive in Valentine. Big Valley, West Elizabeth. In a completely different state. Speaking of West Elizabeth, if we read the news, it'd tell you... Oh wait, we did read the news. It would tell you that that's where... What's going on over there?
You borrow from the O'Driscoll boys. You pay the O'Driscoll boys.
I made it right with you, I swear.
Well,
Hey! Quit this
I
damn
guess you forgot
foolishness!
about the interest. What you staring at? Move along! Looks like you need a lesson. Looking forward to the funeral.
No,
Eat
you
this.
don't.
This is it.
That's one.
Yeah, it's harder with the big boys, ain't it? Away from me now. Pathetic.
You want more? You alright?
You might have just saved my life, stranger. You're a gentleman.
They won't bother you no more.
If only there was more men like you, and less of them damn O'Driscolls. I'm gonna see to my ailings. Thank you, mister. Really.
At least saved that guy from getting robbed. That's nice. All O'Driscolls must die. Now, where were we? Ah, yes. Now I remember.
Okay, boy. Let's go.
This way. Right this way. Hey, there's that house. Maybe we could go see those guys again. The father and his
This doesn't concern me. No, I'm done with this son of a bitch.
Will you be rooted in the sun?
We're dealing with you next, old man.
Where's the last one?
This is where they get you.
Appreciate you stepping in there. Those bastards been turning the screw on me from day one, saying I gotta pay them protection money. I told them where to stick it, and well, I guess you just saw how that panned out.
You watch yourself, all right?
What happened to you two? Cowering like dogs.
You wouldn't give us no guns, Pa.
This is the worst idea I've ever had.
We're with you on that.
Good thing we stepped in. Otherwise, they all would have died. I'm gonna loot all these stinkers.
Stay out of trouble.
I'll try.
I never wanted to be here in the first place.
What? Can't even defend yourself?
He won't let us have no guns. I just want to go home now.
You'll be all right.
If I could only turn back time and say no to this.
Unfortunately, you can't turn back
Well,
time.
don't keep you.
Alright. That was a nice little distraction, but we have business to deal with. The boys can wait one more day. I'm sure they're doing very well where they are. So we're gonna go this way. Across the bridge. And we're going to go capture ourselves a bounty. Did I finish reading that poster? I don't think I did. A reward of $25 will be paid for the arrest of Ellie Ann Swan, wanted for the crime of matricide. The above amount will be paid immediately for the delivery of the prisoner, wanted alive for questioning. Known as the Black Widow, she has been seen in the Cumberland Falls area, with an unknown male who may be manipulating her. All information or reward claims to be addressed to Sheriff C. Malloy, Valentine Sheriff's Office. And that's where we're gonna go when we're... when we got Miss Swan. Or should I say Mrs.? A lot of Mrs.'s. That's a deer, and we're gonna move past that deer. This way, right? New Hanover. Yeah. Look at that mountain. We got a sign here. Valentine this way, and Strawberry that way. What do we got here?
Stop there! Keep a gun on him.
Ooh, gotcha! Now, if you want to keep your head, you'll get down from that horse, okay?
All right, fellas. Let's not do anything hasty.
Last chance before we let his shooter do the work. Get down!
Easy. I'm getting down.
Hands up! Up high!
They started it.
That's the last time I let those god. They tried to rob me. They were asking for it, and now they're all dead. You probably shouldn't do that if you get robbed, but Arthur Morgan's he's an expert. You can do it if you're an expert. Don't do it if you're not, or you will get your brains blown out. This way, right? Okay. Right this way. It's raining. This must be Cumberland Falls. That's a very nice falls. Cumberland Falls. Okay. We should be there soon.
Easy there.
Right this way. Huh. Our horse bonding has reached the maximum. Locate Eliane Swan. She should be right here. Now, where is she?
It says there's other fellers. It says it right there in black and white.
Y'all talking about Frank and Hannah. And Howie. I just had bad luck with my men focus on.
Bad luck.
Until I met you. You turned my world around.
Oh, you're a conundrum, Missy. A real conundrum.
I'm just a lady is all.
Right.
That there's a bounty hunter. Get him!
Eliane, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna make you go with the feller.
What kind of man are you? Puny, backstabbing little... All you men are useless.
You are a piece of work. Now, come here.
Rot in hell. Rot with the rest of them.
That's that.
You don't mind, do you?
Don't you manhandle me.
Now let's go get her back to Valentine, shall we? Too bad we couldn't save that poor guy. Now he's dead. And no one said bounty hunting was easy.
Settle in. You got a ride ahead of you.
Oh dear. What came over me? Did I just do those things? It's a horrible blur. But I see blood. There's blood everywhere. It won't come out. I'm not like that. I'm a good girl. Really. I promise I am. You believe me, don't you? Don't you, mister?
Be quiet with that.
I need help, okay? I have an illness. A fever of the brain. I've done bad things, but a jail ain't where I belong. A sanatorium, maybe. Get me help, mister. Please? Save me. Save me from the sheriff. And moreover, from myself.
This the help you're looking for?
You're such a strong man. So tough and burly. Maybe if I had a strong man like you, I wouldn't be in this mess. My menfolk, they've all been weak. That's what my problem's been. How I got in this unfortunate situation. But a big, strong man like you, you'd set me straight. Wouldn't you, mister?
I ain't falling for it.
No, ain't falling for the BS. Now you're coming for me, buddy.
I hate you, you sad sack of shit. I wish I'd cut your belly open and shown you your guts. Gutless bounty hunting nobody. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. Ah! I wish you'd die. Ah! Ah!
That's more like it. Hush.
And the moment we get closer to Valentine, she shows her true colors. What a surprise. Now, where were we? Oh, yes. You are about to turn into money.
We're coming up on the jailhouse. Anything else you want to try on me?
Just get me there. You're no fun at all.
I'm afraid I ain't.
Now you're coming with me.
You order a lady killer here, Sheriff?
Yeah, we did. Put her in the cell, won't you?
I protest my innocence. I protest my innocence.
She might be a little shaken up. She lost another feller out by the falls.
Poor dear.
Men just got a habit of dying around you, don't they, Mrs. Swan?
Let's dump her in.
I hope you'll be comfortable, miss.
She'll be fine. Now come get your money off the desk here.
Better make good. That's it. $25. Thank you.
The Black Widow herself. This town's so starved of women, I'm sure she could find herself a husband yet.
That's cowboys for you.
Indeed. So it seems this town's got more pressing problems than outlaws. Gonna take some time off posting bounties, impose law and order on the streets.
That man has a heart of stone. It's silly to keep me locked up in here. I mean, what am I gonna do? Just little old me. Let me out to exercise a little.
I'm immune to your charms, Mrs. Swan.
It's so boring in here. Can we have some fun, Sheriff? Just the two of us?
And to think you was sniffing around this office at one point. I'm lucky you was charmed by another.
You see, Sheriff, I know your secrets. And I could spread them all over. Like Miss Moria?
Don't you dare mention Moira again. Now hush.
Oh. Show me some sympathy, Sheriff. I'm a widow. A poor little widow. You forget?
They can say what they like about you, but at least you respected the sanctity of marriage.
Till death do us part.
Yeah.
Clumsiness ain't a crime.
Have fun.
Boy.
What in the hell is wrong with you?
Nothing. What's wrong with you? Now I heard we got unopened mail. Let's go check that out.
Watch where you're going.
Let's see.
Well, hello again.
I got a quartz chunk. I'll take it. Appreciate it.
Take care now.
Well, that went well. We got $25 for barely any effort.
Time to go, boy.
Which is always the best way to make money. Now what?
Yeah.
I'd say we should go back to camp, but I'm lazy. My horse is dirty. That's okay. I don't care. Okay, so now there's this other thing I have to remember. I don't remember what the other thing is. Near this tree.
There we go.
Ah, right in this tree. There are dream catchers in the tree. 1 of 20. Joy. And you can bet your ass that we are going to see all of them. 'Cause I'm a masochist. Not really. That's just I wouldn't call it a stereotype, but what was it? It's it's an exaggeration. Okay, we're back. Now let's see what we can see now that we're back at camp.
Hey, Arthur.
Good. Complainers. Worse than that. Complainers who don't even say nothing, just complain with your eyes and sour mouths. Where I come from, we got a word for you lots. Wise. That's what you become. Wise. Oh yeah, that's how it seems to me. Big, tough men, robbers, hoodlums, proud degenerates, turned into a bunch of moaning women at the side of some lawman in a little snow. I ain't never seen anything so disgusting in my whole time. I met a lot of women, but you boys just about turned into the most womanly of all of them. And that's the truth.
There he is.
He's just so disgusted at all of us. We have become wives? I didn't notice.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan. Thank you.
Don't worry about it, Reverend.
I made a fool of myself again.
We've all done that, Reverend.
I'm bitterly ashamed. Really, I am.
Well, I should get back to it.
All right.
Got my eye on you, Miss Jones.
Swanson, for the most part, knows what's wrong with him, but he still goes through with all of the morphine and the liquor. It just doesn't make sense. Why?
Say,
I guess. Okay, let's put in a little money. Just a little bit.
gentlemen. is nice, yes? You know, I never came to America until I was a man. Well, 17. We grew up quick in Vienna. Perhaps too quick. By the age of 12, my brother was beating night watchmen so he could steal some bread for us. My little sister Anna, she was sold into servitude by father at the age of 9. He cried so much the day she left. Me, I had health problems, so I got sent with my uncle on the boat to the New World. Oh, they imagine that Brooklyn fog is better for a child's lungs than good Viennese smoke. We sail into the Hudson. The whole city is on fire because of riots due to the war. I believe I have arrived literally in hell. My uncle is so horrified, he promptly drops down dead. And I am all alone in the New World. Oh, how strange fate is.
And look at you now, living the dream.
Or the nightmare, depending on the day.
Indeed. Okay, I'll catch you later then.
Yeah.
Got a little backstory
Look out,
for
old man.
got a little backstory for Strauss there. Good Viennese smoke. Got anything good? Ooh, we got more of these rings. We could sell those. Not sell them, put them in the camp. I don't need this ring either. Or this buckle.
Tilly?
That's
Hi, Karen.
that's $16. That's insane. Now what?
Hey, feller.
Howdy, hello.
Hi there. My lady.
What am I doing here? Hey, Arthur.
Can't really think about anything now. I'm just waiting for that stew to show up. Hungry.
Hey.
What time is it anyway? It's not too late. It's not even 12 yet. Now that I think about it, I don't even need the pocket watch. We could check the time just by pressing a button. It's 10:30. Wow. I feel silly.
Hey, Dutch. Hope you're working on a plan there.
Always.
Now, second thoughts, hope you ain't working on any kind of plan at all.
I'm not even gonna dignify that with a response.
Calm down.
Another bizarre attempt at camaraderie.
If you even noticed, we moved camp.
Fine, Arthur.
When I was frisky.
Not again.
Over some potent whiskey. Like the waves of the Bay of the Biscay, I began to tumble and roar. My face was as red as a lobster. I fell and broke my poor knobster. My watch was picked from my fob, sir. I'll never get drunk no more. I'm resolved to try it. I'll stick to a moderate diet. I'll drink, but I'll deny it. And shun the alehouse door. For
fellas.
It's all jolly good fellas. I swear that poker and fellas. Oh, never get drunk anymore.
The moment he says he made a fool of himself, he goes straight back to the drink. What a joke. I know it won't mean much if anyone's watching this from the future, but right now, at this point in time, it is really, really hot. I mean, like, it's painfully hot, suffocating. John, wake up.
Hello, sirs.
Ah, Mr. Morgan.
You ain't out of it again, are you?
I resent the accusation, Mr. Morgan.
'Cause I don't remember a time when you weren't out of it.
I'm just minding my own business here.
Here's the way I see it, if you're interested. Everything changes. I grew up wanting to hunt whales. My father and his father both hunted sperm whales. Everyone's fathers did where I grew up. And we lit the world with that oil. We lit the world, and oh, we lived like princes, with our moms wearing new dresses, and our dads out to sea for years at a time, rich and lonely, but desperate to be out there. And then, as I'm finishing school and getting ready to ship out to sea myself, everything ends. Nobody wants whale oil no more. Everybody's running out west for gold and land and oil and freedom. So I spent a couple of years at sea, but it's not what I imagined. Without the hunt, it's not really anything. I don't want to simply carry things across the sea. I want to pull things from it. So I too go west. And soon I fall into some terrible trouble with some really bad men I meet. They force me to marry a woman so they could steal all my money. But then Dutch finds me, very much at my wit's end. And you boys know the rest of that story. Now, I'm a ship's cook for a camp with no ship. With no ship. But I miss the sea. I do. It calms you somehow.
Quite the life story.
And it ain't over yet.
Let's hope not. All right, well, I should be getting on.
Okay, Arthur.
I did not know that that existed. Pearson's backstory about wanting to go out to sea to hunt whales, but no one wanted whales anymore. So he went west, and bad things happened. And he ended up with Dutch, and in my opinion, I'd say even worse things happened, because there's no worse thing you can do than end up with a gang of thieves. But hey, there are way bigger thieves in the world that steal a lot more. Let's see. How about 151? I got a lot of money. I want all that money, but can't have everything. You know what, if no one's gonna show up, I have an idea. We got this. Got this little book near Dutch's tent. The one that he's reading. Let's take a look. The American Inferno. Evelyn Miller. The American Inferno by Evelyn Miller. Chapter 2. A few thoughts upon New York. In the end, what is a man but his thoughts? I would postulate further, what is a man to stand for but his thoughts? His actions, perhaps? I know precious little of actions. Lions, donkeys, hyenas, they all act. So is that what we are? No. We are more and less than the beasts. We are thoughts. We are actions and reflections upon those actions. Yet we are not also merely reflections. We are not mirrors. That is a preserve of the spirits, of the gods. We are actions and the thoughts upon actions, neither one nor other. We are free neither from action nor from thought. Our humanity can only be understood if we embrace both the animal and the god within us. As humans, we must nourish both, yet America is a land of action, a place fixated not on ideas, not on the redemptive power of thought, but on the obliteration of the intellect. It is a place wherein mankind has attempted to deny half of his being, and in pursuing freedom has attempted to split himself. Much as a monk gives up the pleasures of the body, so the American is encouraged to give up the pleasures of the mind. He is led by desire into a pig pen, awaiting his own slaughter. With this in mind, I decided that my study could best be conducted by traveling around this country and seeing how we, as Americans, could best awake both the god and the animal within. I wandered into the inferno, the grand human inferno, the fiery and mediocre hell that is Manhattan, a world built by men for the torture of their fellows. A place that shows, beyond all reasonable doubt, that when left to his own devices, when removing God entirely from his creation, man will induce not heaven, but hell, the gilded inferno, the marbled purgatory, this American churning sea of desire, the place where we see man for what he truly is and recoil in horror. He is the destroyer of all, of nature, of course, of his brothers seemingly as sport, and finally, of himself. Men are fixated on greed, on desire, and on the acquisition not of experiences or pleasures, but the ability to acquire. People are fixated on wealth. Man is reduced to the desire for desire. Wanting is all that matters. Not loving, nor being, not having, but wanting. We're killers for desire. Even sport would be preferable. This is the grand sickness, the eternal sickness of this land. It is man unleashed. Man unleashed and turned into he knows not what. For inside he is nothing, so all that moves him, all that he understands is the external, the great churning sea of desire. It is not freedom. It is an impression of freedom for people who have not the capacity to see further. And why can they not see further? Because they have not truly been taught to see. If you wish for men truly to be free, if that is what this nation's promise and not merely a sales pitch for snake oil, then we must first teach ourselves and then our fellows to see the glory. The glory in death. Yes, of course in life, but also in death. I realize that idea is abhorrent. I realize it is vulgar and distasteful. I realize it is perverse, but it is also the truth. As I traveled throughout Manhattan, from the migrant slums of the Lower East Side to the marble-clad mansions by the Central Park, I came to appreciate a hideous truth. The system that allows poverty and degradation such as I saw is wrong, and the impacts of the degradation of humanity are profound. But far worse is the impact of wealth upon those who possess it, and are possessed by it. To be removed from humanity, To live as a prisoner in the marble jail, to be isolated from humanity in such a manner, is so profoundly anti-American as to make the whole conception of this nation an absurdity even worse than our treatment of the Negro. Manhattan at once depraves the poor and dehumanizes the rich. Its purpose is unhappiness, the nurturing and blooming of suffering. And this, we are informed, is the high point of American society. Nonsense. This is nonsense. American nonsense, yes, but nonsensical deceptions nonetheless. The real America can only be found not in desires, but in the purity of its landscape. God, Dutch, you read this crap? If you didn't get it, I'll make it simple for you. Rich man bad, apparently having money is bad, and that you should throw it all away and give it to people who don't deserve it. Either that or apparently using money to have nice things is wrong. The ability to acquire things is apparently wrong. He's a Evelyn Miller. That's a woman's name too. So I'll tell you what I find funny about this Miller guy. He says all these things about how rich people are trapped, and I say this: if he wrote that book, there's no way he's poor. I can smell the BS from a mile away, like always. What a surprise. Crap. Okay. It's 4:51. It's fine. You know what? Maybe I don't need to go to sleep. Sleep is for the weak. So what I'm going to do is, I know. We're just gonna sit down. Yeah. Everyone's asleep except for me. So, next time on Red Dead Redemption 2, we wake up to a new day, and, at long last, we're gonna head over back to Valentine and see what the boys are getting up to. Maybe it'll help take the stink of this terrible book away from me. See you guys then.